Chapter number 12. Acts of the Apostles, chapter number 12. Acts of the Apostles, chapter number 12. Are we there? Acts of the Apostles, chapter number 12. Are we there? All right. I will start reading from verse 20, verse 21, verse 22, verse 23, verse 24, verse 25. We are looking at the issue of pride. We have seen that pride is a sin. Pride is an abomination unto God. Pride is something in which God hates. We said also that pride be cloud out of the man. If you're going to go far in life, then you need to watch out for pride. Also, one of the things in which I said is this, that subtly pride can creep into a leader when men and women begin to idolize him. At that stage, nobody can talk to him. He's not accountable to anybody. Nobody can speak to him. Nobody can speak over his life. Nobody can speak into his life. Listen, why do you think God in the Old Testament puts the king under the prophets? Why was Samuel put over Saul? Why was Saul asked to report to Samuel? Answer me now. Are you following me? Why? Accountability. Accountability. That was why God could actually send Samuel to him and said, when you were small in your little heart, this was what I did. Look at the next verse. Acts of the Apostles, chapter number 12. I'll read verse 20, I'll read verse 21, I'll read verse 22. Verse 20. The Bible says, and Herod was highly displeased with them of Tyre and Sidon. But they came with one accord to him, and having made Blastus the king chamberlain, their friend, desired peace, because their country was nourished by the king's country. Verse 21. And upon a set day, Herod dressed in royal apparel. He sat upon his throne and made an oration unto them. Are you here? Let me tell you a little bit about royal apparel. Don't think it's like that big agbada that we hear here. But let me tell you, it was described by an historian called Josephus. He said what Herod wore on that day, it was a shining coat, not coat, I mean coat or suit. It was a shining coat that was made of metal, that when sun shone or shine on that metal, it was reflecting onto everybody. That the reflection that came out of it was enough to blind the eyes of people. That's why he was dressed in a royal apparel. But that one was even enough to puff him up. Are you following me? Because he felt that we are the one that supplies, we are the one that feed other places. The next thing that came after those was that he made an oration. He was an orator. When he made the speech, it was so wonderful that day that people thought he was God. He was not God. But look at the next verse. Give it verse 23. And the people gave a shout, saying, it is the voice of a God and not of a man. In fact, subtly That has actually prompted something in the heart of Herod. He was placed in the class of a word of a god. Already look at the apparel he has on. Is somebody following me? Are you here this morning? Are you here this morning? Already he had the apparel. The next thing is this. This was not the first time he will make a word. A speech. In fact, that speech on that day, they said, this can't be a man. This is a god. Look at the next verse. Follow me quickly this morning. Verse 23. And the Bible says, and immediately the angel of the Lord smote him. The angels that helps people, instead of him helping him, what did he do? Smote him. And they gave us the reason why. What was the reason why? Talk to me. Talk to me now. In fact, underline it in your Bible. In fact, you know what? Immediately seeing that, do you know what I did? I brought out a message for my own life. That everything that God does in your life, always give glory to Him. Pride will becloud the heart of a man and said, my hand did it. Oh, I'm good. More good. Without God, it can't be you. Is somebody following me? Is somebody following me this morning? I am good. No. We are not saying you are not good, but it's somebody that helps. Do you want to see more of excellence in your life? Then remain humble. Hey. Are you following me? The Bible tells us the reason why it was smote. The reason why it was smitten. The reason why it was smitten was because he gave not glory to God. And look at the next verse. And he was eating of worms. And he gave up the ghost. Now, maybe you don't understand that. The way the Arabic translation puts it, this is how he puts it. Follow me. He said, immediately he was smote because he gave not glory to God. Where he was, before he finished getting up, worms started coming out and he ate everything out. Where did the worm came from? From inside. Now, look at when worms begin to eat a person, how does it smell? Terrible. Are you following me? Now, what is wrong in wearing a big apparel? What is wrong in making an oration or making an oration? But you know what? People came in and said, this is the voice of a God, not of a man. And you know what? He now have an inordinate esteem of himself. You know, I was giving you the definition of pride last week. Answer me, are you here this morning? Do you need a cup of coffee this morning? Do we need coffee this morning? Do we need coffee this morning? But you're following me. Now look at, I want you to look at the sequence between the time in which he was smitten and the time in which he spoke. When a man is idolized, this is what happened. Pride sets in. Put this down. Pride sets you against God. Where's the Bible? Where's the sermon note? Where's the Bible? Where's the sermon note? Where's the Bible? Where's the sermon note? I don't want anybody to sit there. Where's the sermon note? Your sermon note. Oh, come and sit down here. Come and sit down here. Come and sit down here. Lift up